I'm sitting watching blood while it dries on my sleeve, thinking why does everyone I love die or just leave? And if I mean a thing, then why would you leave? My mind only sees the suicide side of things. At this point we can't relate if you ain't lost everything.
Okay, what's up guys, welcome back to West Wild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. There is a lot for me to do today, so I think today is going to be split into quite a few different videos. But I'm just going to hop in. My snout cobras over here, the big two, need to be cleaned, their water needs to be changed, and yeah, they just took it down everywhere. So let me just get a sip of coffee because that's my energy juice and my girlfriend's falling asleep. Seems like she needs a cup of coffee. Right, let's get old Dickus out. She's right over here. I think so is her boyfriend, but she is expecting some food, which they will be fed later today. And she's actually by herself here, surprisingly. And why I call her Old Dickus is because look at the absolute mammoth size of her. Just absolutely huge, thick, beautiful cobra. Second largest cobra in South Africa, just behind that of the East African forest cobra. But check out the size of her, absolutely gorgeous animal. Let's get her into the bin now. Hello. Okay, so the male has pushed himself underneath this water bowl. So I don't know how easy and or difficult it is going to be to get this guy out. There he goes. And there I got him. And there he poops everywhere. Fabulous. Oh, please stop pooping on me. So what he's doing right now is a defensive mechanism of all snakes, is that they will musk on you, which is a mixture of poo and pee. It's basically to ward off some predators because no one wants to eat their male meal with poop on it. So right now he thinks that I'm actually a threat to his life. He thinks that I'm going to kill him and eat him. And that's why he just pooped all over me. And you saw that he spread a little bit of a hood there, also warning me to back off. But he's a gorgeous animal, got a lot thicker since I've had him. I mean, his temperament's got a bit better. He used to be very, very bitey, but now not so much. But let's do that. He was caught around there and have fun with old Dickus. So that's my pair of normal snouted cobras. And that is what musk is. I'm just going to go clean my hands and clean up the enclosure. Then I'll get back to you guys soon. Okay, so threw some more greenery in there. It's a shitty fucking branches that just cover up everything. It's just so that they feel a little bit more comfortable in their enclosures. But let's get these guys out. So nice. What I didn't mention, I usually do mention it when I take them out, but I haven't been doing YouTube for a little while, is that these guys are a true cobra, unlike the Runcals that is also found in South Africa. They have a mainly neurotoxic venom. Fortunately, it is covered by our polyvalent antivenom, so if I take a bite, I can get treated at local hospitals. But yeah, they're mainly quite shy snakes. Rather run away than stand and fight. You can see that they don't really like to hood up or stand here and try and fight with me even when I antagonize them. You see, there's a little bit of a hood, but he feels threatened now because obviously I'm holding his tail and his body, so he can't necessarily run away. There you go, enjoy your new home. So that is my male. This is a pair of snouted cobras. And this girl over here, who looks gravid again, is Old Dickus. You can see that the difference in colors, they're just two different localities of snouted cobra. It's not a subspecies. This one more resembles a normal Egyptian cobra. Obviously they were split into two different species, well actually three different species. but you can see the size of her. She's about a 2-meter cobra, roundabout. And yeah, this is the pair. Too old. I don't even have a name for the other one. This is just Old Dickus because look at the size of her. Like her midsection's almost the size of my forearm. And I'm not a small dude. So absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous cobra. Let's get her in here. Gonna offer her a meal later today, so maybe she is gravid and she refuses the meal. But last time she was gravid, I didn't even know, because she just munched down on everything that I left in there in her enclosure. Please don't bite my finger. That would be very unkind of you. But yeah, so I'm going to move on to my Mozambique spinning cobra and then my pair of banded sniper cobras, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I can't find my actual spinning cobra goggles, so you're going to have to deal with Constantia Mom glasses for now. But my Mozambique spinning cobra, after I deep cleaned his enclosure, he went and took a dump. So that is lovely. It is quite a large Mozambique spinning cobra, about 1.5 meters. They usually only get to about 1.4 to about 1.6. Very infamous in Africa for biting people unprovoked. Well, presumably unprovoked, because they get into people's beds and while they sleep, they actually bite them. They are a true spitting cobra, that's why I have the goggles on. And yeah, their venom is mainly cytotoxic with an element of neurotoxins in there. Most snakes aren't one main thing. So, beautiful, beautiful snake. Calm one as well, hardly ever spritz. But, okay, so I did a quick little spot clean of this Mozambique spinning cobra's enclosure. Let me get it out for you guys again. Where's your head, sir? Sunglasses inside don't usually work, but I mean, I think it's much better than having about 3 or 4 days worth of pain from venom if it gets into your eyes. Little misconception about them is that most people think if it gets into your eyes, you'll instantly just go blind. There's nothing that you can do. The only time that you could get some damage is if you actually leave the venom in the eye without rinsing it out. So yeah, main thing, if you get spat in the eye by a spitting cobra, just get that under any liquids possible, or any liquids that is close enough to you. But yeah. So yeah, no, I think it's a bit more painful to have their venom in your eyes than boiling water in your eyes. But yeah, there you go. Ooh. Okay, so I was going to split this into 2 videos, but I think I won't. I need to take out the puff adders, the black mamba, and then the sniper cobras, and then that will be the end of this video. But I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I'm going to be taking out the most infamous... I can't speak today. I think I might be having a stroke like all the time. But this is Africa's one of the most... What a fucking Christ. Okay, so I've been belittled by my girlfriend because I can't speak today, but I'm going to be taking out one of Africa's most infamous snakes. The black mamba. I said it right the 5th time. But fuck me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's underneath this hide over here. He's shat everywhere, so I need to take him out. I've been putting off doing quite a lot of work for most of my animals because I haven't been feeling the greatest. Just very tired. I've also been quite busy doing some other things. Where's your head, brother? But yeah, you can see that this guy is a little bit skinny at the moment. He is only about a year old, and you can see how flippin' fast and agile he is. He's been sitting on the heating pad. So I don't want to take too many chances with him today because I also still want to feed him today. So I'm just going to get him straight into the bin here. Little bastard, want to bite me on the shins. Yeah, cool. One of Africa's most infamous things. Yeah. Are you filming? Okay, I don't believe you. Okay, well, good. Great. Let's get this lovely black mamba out of this enclosure, and let's see if it wants to strike at me again. You don't have to stop. You know what editing is, right? But look how beautiful this guy is. he is underweight again, and you guys can see that clearly now how tongs have damaged this guy on his neck. But he's about a 1.8 meter black mamba now. He's still a juvenile. In their early years they grow super fast, but he's refusing meals and going on month-long hunger strike. So you know, I'm just trying to slowly feed him up, feed him small meals, about I guess once every week. I don't know what that is outside, so okay, sorry, we had a bit of a disturbance outside that we just had to go check on, so I just put him back in there. You can see him flying around. You can still hear the people outside flying around there. Put a little bit more leaves in there. Okay, so last snake for today. The puff adders also need to be cleaned, but I need to separate them for feeding. Same with some of the other snakes, so I'm not going to film that in this episode. I will be filming that when I actually feed them. But yeah, so I'm going to be taking out my less psychotic little snouted cobras, but from that little movement there, it looks like it's the more psychotic ones. But there is one underneath this water bowl. I do not know why they like this water bowl in particular, and this guy is actually in shed, so I do have to be a little bit careful. Hello. How are you? Are you good? I need the other half of you. You see a little bit psycho when they're in shed, just struck at the hook. But let's get him out. So you guys can see how much bigger they've got. Look how beautiful these snakes are. Got a little bug on him. Don't know where that came from. It looks like a little fly. Probably just came up now. He's ice cold because he's sitting on the wrong flipping side, like they always do. But let's get him into the bin. This is a pair of banded started cobras. I usually only keep breeding pairs or trios together. I'm not a person that is against cohabbing, but I'm just going to let this guy come a bit out, let him explore a little bit, because I think if I try and get him out, he's just going to zoop back into the hide. Or like now, maybe I can look him out real gentle. Do you want some water? Okay, it's not gonna work. That's what I was worried about, brother. Let me get this side though. Hello. What's this? I was just saying he just struck in my face. I was just saying how calm you were. Guess it always happens like that. Let's get you out of here. And this is the one that is just out of shape. Beautiful, beautiful cobras. Not the best banding in the world. Eh. Not the best banding in the world, but still very, very gorgeous and beautiful animals. Very, very calm. But I don't really like to take many risks with these guys because I've just seen them nibble down on substrate before, just for like a little taste test. So I don't play too many games with them, but they're beautiful animals. Just going to clean up their enclosure and then I'll put them back. Okay, so I just spot cleaned their enclosure, filled up their water, and yeah, beautiful animals. The one in the shed is being a little bit psychotic, struck at my face already. Putting up as well, which is very uncommon with these specific animals, not snouted cobras in general, just these guys. You can see how beautiful they are. See if you'll hood up. You might just want to bite my shoe. Yeah, see. Why that happens is basically when they're in shed, their visibility, their eyesight is very, very bad. So they react to a lot more. Well, some animals get very, very aggressive during their shedding process because they cannot see very well at all. Obviously, if you can't see what is coming at you, you're obviously going to be a little bit fearful, a little bit frightened. But no, they're still very calm. Let's just redirect you into your house. You can go underneath the water bowl again, you absolute tart. But he's in the blue phase right now, so he's almost completely blind. So I don't blame him for being a little bit pissy. If I was blind like 4 times a year, I would also be very upset during that time. But this is the one that just popped out of shed. Give me your tail, and you can see the difference of how dull that other one is, how
a little bit more bright, this guy is. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.